Let's go to Bubba's or Larry's and get us some food. Then the video starter and a western and two. There's a dance in Moriarty. Come on, let's go. Next week it's Albuquerque for the rodeo. Meeting up at Blake's after class. We're tossing some hay for some extra cash. You're taking the horses out for a ride. Those are some of the best days of my life. When we were kicking up dust on them back roads, heading to a dance or a rodeo. They still played country on the radio when we were young in New Mexico. Teenage kids in the smoke shops and stations trying to buy Levi in Copenhagen. Then we fishtailed back on some dirt road when we were young in New Mexico. When we were young in New Mexico. If we'd have only known the whole world would go crazy, maybe we'd have held on real tight. Sometimes I wish I could go back to those dusty, windy days and enchanted nights when we were kicking up dust on them back roads, heading to a dance or a rodeo. They still played country on the radio when we were young in New Mexico. Teenage kids in the smoke shops and stations trying to buy Levi in Copenhagen. Then we fishtailed back on some dirt